Okay, then. What is going on, guys? Hopefully, no, we are having technical difficulties again as my camera refuses. Okay, this is great. Let's get this going here. Still nothing. Hey, y'all. What's up, everyone? Looks like once again, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with the cameras. Apologies for this. YouTube's live stream software is very bad. So I don't even know how to troubleshoot this. That's great. Isn't that great? I think it's great. Give me a moment here. Meek, what's up? Games and Chill, what's up? Wilson, what's up? I see you all. Thank you for being here. Wow, they really do not give you an option to fix this, guys. This is horrible. Okay, hold on. Okay. Wow, this is really not working. I mean, my camera was working flawlessly when I tested this an hour ago, but right now it's not working. Come on. Nothing? No? Absolutely nothing. All right, guys, 1 second here. Let me give this another minute to troubleshoot it. Otherwise, I may have to restart the live stream, which would be terrible. So, oh, can you see me? Am I here? Can you all see me now? It's on. Oh, it's on. All right. Hold on. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Toast Tuesday. I am Matt Shaver, and I am pulling up the stream on my phone so I can read all your comments. Awesome. All right. Who else is here that I have not said hi to? So, Vincent, what's up? How's it going, everyone? So, this is going to be a half-length Toast Tuesday stream today. It's not that I don't want to hang out with all of you guys. It's just that I left hanging out with another group of my friends as we were watching the Cleveland Guardians baseball team play the New York Yankees. So, I left those friends and I told them I'd be coming back. So I will be doing a half-length stream today, but I couldn't just not do a stream because I was out of town last week and I couldn't do one last week. So I have to do one this week because I can't leave you guys hanging. So I hope everyone's been doing well last week. Lizard toast. What is lizard toast? Or how do I even say that? Oricorio, the finch? Is it Oricorio? Yes, go Indians. Yes. Oh, there's audio trouble? Is the audio, are you guys having trouble hearing the audio? Does it sound bad? Uh-oh. It froze up bad. Okay. That might be my internet connection. How are things coming through for you guys? Is it still bad? Oh, your pet lizard is toast. That's awesome. Okay. Well, it looks like some people can't hear anything, and some people it's working completely fine. So I'm just going to keep trucking on ahead. Thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Today, we are just going with the classics because I was kind of in a rush. We just have the classic Whole Foods sourdough bread. As usual, I know, lame. And then instead of butter this week, I'm going with Dickinson's Pure Pacific Northwest Blueberry Preserves. Blueberry Preserves. Not bad if you ask me. My friend has a frog named Toast. That's pretty cool. Toast is a great pet name. When I was a kid, when I had pets as a child, I I was very bad at naming them. So I had like a pet newt, and I forgot to say the catchphrase. What was the catchphrase, guys? Uh, it's toast time. I don't know. We didn't really figure it out. But when I had a pet newt as a kid, I named it Newty. I had a fake stuffed animal possum that I think I called Posse. I'm sure I probably had some fish that I called Fishy. So you can kind of see the trend here. I wasn't great at naming pets. I kind of wish I would have named some of my pets Toast. But that's what we're all here for now. You guys all have pets named Toast or friends of pets named? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 4 slices, and that'll be it probably. He keeps turning his head every time you say his name. Hey, Toast. That's awesome. Anywho, so yeah, I was watching. I have a stuffed tiger named Tigery. All right, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that names things like that. Yeah, so I was watching the Cleveland Guardians game. They're playing the New York Yankees, who have, of course, the worst fans in the world. So I really hope that we beat them. This past week, the reason I couldn't stream is I was actually out of town on Monday and Tuesday working on a super top secret video project with one of my friends that's going to be released on his channel probably sometime in November. So when that is released, I'm going to share it on my YouTube, on my Instagram, my Twitter, all over the place. So if you want to make sure you see what that video is that I was working on, be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at matthewxshaver. Pretty soon, YouTube is getting handles too. I don't know if you all saw that announcement. It's not really necessary, but I get why they're doing it. So you'll be able to get like an at and then a name on YouTube. So they're going to be doing that. Is the camera focused? I can't tell. It kind of seems to be out of focus, but whatever. We're just going to roll with it. This is a shorter stream today. But yeah, YouTube's rolling out handles. So when they do roll out handles, I'm just going to make my YouTube handle at matthewxshaver. So that way I will have the same handle on every platform, which is awesome. So yeah, it does look a little out of focus. That just means I got to figure out something with my camera. My camera's clearly having a lot of issues. So I need to kind of figure out why it's doing that. Ooh, toast is heating up. It's starting to smell good. But yeah, so Monday and Tuesday, I was out of town working on that video project. And then the end of last week, I was in Washington, D.C. for a friend's wedding. So I haven't been to D.C. since I drove from Cleveland. I haven't been to D.C. since I was in 8th grade for my 8th grade field trip. And when we went in 8th grade, a bunch of the museums were closed. It rained one of the days, so we didn't get to see half the memorials we were supposed to see. So I did a lot of catching up on this trip. I saw the Vietnam Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial, World War II, which I'd seen before, Korean Memorial, which I think is probably my favorite one. And then I got to see the National Museum of American History, the Smithsonian Museum, which was awesome, which I always wanted to go see. That was really cool. But of course, the one main exhibit that I wanted to see in there, which is the entertainment exhibit, was closed. Of course. Apparently, they've been renovating this exhibit for like 10 years, which is insane. Like, why should it ever take that much time? I better be able to walk in there and have like these visions imported directly into my neural system, because 10 years for a renovation is insane. But the entertainment part of it is like where they have the Kermit the Frog puppet, and they have like Paul McCartney's guitar, and they have all this other really cool, music and entertainment related stuff that I really wanted to see, and I couldn't see it. So, toast is ready. So that just means I have to go back to Washington, D.C. again. Next time I'll probably fly because it has the worst. That city has the worst traffic of anywhere I've ever driven. Worse than New York, worse than Chicago, worse than Los Angeles. It truly has the worst traffic and the worst drivers of anywhere I've ever been. So pro tip, do not drive around Washington, D.C. if it can be helped. All right. I'll put this up here for you guys. Just putting some of this preserves, blueberry preserves on the toast here, you guys. Of course, if you're making toast tonight as well, be sure to let me know in the chat what kind of toast you're making. When am I going to make an only toast? My friends were making jokes about that tonight. That would just be like pictures of me without clothes on, covered in toast, probably, which isn't a bad idea. But based on how much I burn myself just making normal toast, oh, I'm already burning myself again right now. I'd probably get really bad burns if I was making an only toast. I just did it again. God, saying okay. You guys can smell it from here. Preserves are the best. Preserves are truly the best. I once worked for Smucker's, which is the company that owns Jif peanut butter and Smucker's jelly and jam and preserves and all those things. And we learned way back in the day what the difference between all those things were. And we got to taste test all of them. And preserves were my favorite because they had the actual chunks of fruit still in them. And Dickinson's, man, my hand's like, I don't know if you can see, my hand's like red. I like burnt this whole area. Whoops. Dickinson's is actually owned by Smucker's as well. So fun fact, even though it goes by a completely different brand. All right. This toast is also done. Woo. Woo. Oh, speaking of, what did you guys think of the Mario, the Chris Pratt Mario voice? You guys have thoughts either way on that? Let me know. I love Smucker's. Yeah, Smucker's is great. I wonder if it says on here that it's actually, yeah, no, it doesn't even say. So you would never know just by looking on this that it's owned by Smucker's, but it is. At least it was when I worked at Smucker's, but I believe it still is. Also, Goober is owned by Smucker's. Goober is like the jars that are peanut butter and jelly in a single jar. So basically everything's owned by Smucker's except for Welch's jelly and like Skippy peanut butter and like Peter Pan peanut butter, if they still even make that. I don't know. All right, guys, but enough talking. Enough talking. It's toast time. Here we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I agree with what you guys are saying in the comments. Chris Pratt's voice was fine. It was funny. It would have been annoying if they did a whole movie with the original Mario voice. If the whole time he was like, "Oh no, mamma mia, blah la 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 blah la weenie ma." But like, and again, we've only heard a few lines from Chris Pratt, but everyone was complaining about it on social media, so that's why I made the video, because I was like, there's a bunch of people talking about this, and I have an idea about it, so I'll make a video for it. But I like Chris Pratt, probably because everybody says I look like him. There's two people everyone says I look like. Chris Pratt and Alex Ernst, the YouTuber. Especially right now because I have a mustache and Alex Ernst also has a mustache. If you don't know who Alex Ernst is, go look him up. But he's probably the number one guy that I get compared to. And then in all the videos where like I scream, where I go like, what do you mean they don't? You know, where I do a voice like that. Or my YouTube short that was about McDonald's. We make great burgers. Now they want us to make them smaller. When I talked like that, that video probably got like 1,000 comments of people saying he sounds like Chris Pratt. So I figured I'd be able to make a Chris Pratt video without too much trouble. Welch's jelly does taste like chemicals. Smucker's jelly is way better. Way better. I saw Chris's pod shoot for it, and he seemed so disinterested and couldn't remember killing Koopas. Is that a podcast? Did Chris Pratt go on a podcast where someone interviewed him about Mario? I mean, here's the thing. This guy does so many movies and makes so much money that it probably took him like a week to do the voice for the Mario movie. And then they were like, what was it like for you? And he's like, I don't know. I've been doing green screens for Dinosaurs 5 or whatever he's shooting right now. He's like, I don't even remember back when I did that. Here's the things with movies that's different than YouTube. You know, even big YouTube channels like Mr. Beast, they'll film a video and then they're editing it for like a month or so before they put it out, right? And they're planning it for months before that too. For the movie industry, like the movie's getting released like a year after the actors stopped working on it. So imagine that. Imagine if someone came to you like 6 months to a year after something that you had been working on, and they were like, hey, what was it like making that thing? I'd be like, I don't know. I was in a studio recording a voice. And Jack Black was there, and yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Like, it always blows my mind that all the actors and actresses in movies have to do like a press circuit when the movie comes out again, because it's been so long since they've been in it. They're like, what was your favorite part? And they're all kind of just like, yeah, what was my favorite part? I don't remember. All right, here we go again. Chris Pratt used to work at Bubblegum Shrimp. I think I do remember reading that a long time ago. You should watch the Dahmer series. Very good. I have started it. Don't eat toast while I watch it, though. Yeah. No, I think I've watched 3 episodes of the Dahmer series so far before I went out of town. I'm going to finish it. It's so messed up. I mean, the craziest thing about it to me is every time something really messed up happens, in the back of my head, I go like, wow, this is crazy. And then I think, oh my God, this guy actually did this stuff. Like, this isn't some just like writers out in LA being like, what's some crazy stuff we can come up with? It's like, no, some psychopath actually did this like 30 years ago. So yeah, I was at Manabun. What's up? Thanks for being here. I've been enjoying that series, but I'm kind of taking it slow because, you know, you can only watch a guy drink blood for so long before you go like, okay, I've kind of had enough. I've kind of had enough of this, you know? So, but it is a good series. But if you don't like gore or like, you know, scary stuff, I would not watch it. I'm trying to remember what else I watched before. I've been enjoying the new season of Rick and Morty. That was good. Oh, I watched a movie called Requiem for a Dream. Also a very like sad, depressing movie. Now this one's fictional, unlike Dahmer, but it's I mean, it's a really good movie, and I really like the way it was shot. But it's not like a happy-go-lucky, cheery, pick you up kind of movie. So I watched that one, and I was like, oh man, that was a rough movie. And then I was like, what can I watch to pick my spirits up? Oh, I know. I'll watch Dahmer. And then I started watching Dahmer, and I was like, oh my God. Also, I don't want to spoil it, but I will spoil part of it. There's one part where he puts a guy in a dead guy in a. Can I talk about this? Not getting demonetized? I don't know. It's not like I make any money on here anyway. Who cares? He puts a dead guy in a suitcase and he just wheels him out of a hotel. And now, every time I see someone with a big suitcase, like a big suitcase, I'm like, is that a dead body? You got a dead guy in there? Is there a dead guy in that suitcase? But you can never ask them. You can never be like, hey, what do you got in there, a dead guy? Because they might be like, no. And then you're like, open it up. And they're like, I'm not going to open it up. And you're like, uh-oh. So just think about that. Every time you see someone with a big suitcase, there'd be a dead body in there. You never know. You never know. All right. Toast piece 3 and 4 here. I got to do something else. You know, I was thinking, let me know what you guys think of this. I was thinking of one episode, instead of toast, doing Pop-Tarts. Does that still count as toast or no? Let me know what you think. Because if it doesn't, then I would do Pop-Tarts and toast at the same time, probably. Do you like peanut butter on your toast? I like to use fresh ground honey. Whoa, fresh ground honey peanut butter? I mean, I've had peanut butter and honey on like bananas before, which that whole combination would also go great on toast. Maybe I should do that next week. But does that mean you get peanut butter with honey in it? Or do you put peanut butter and then honey on the toast? Because peanut butter and honey is an elite combo. Also one of the unhealthiest combos. Surprisingly caloric. A lot of calories. But, I mean, so tasty. So good. All right, I think we're getting down to the last bits of this preserve. There's not even any freaking blueberries in it anymore, unfortunately. But that's good. This gives me an excuse to go out and finally buy more toppings for my toast. It's not that I don't even like go grocery shopping a lot. It's just I keep forgetting to actually get stuff for my toast. So I will get better at that, I promise. Please never suspect someone I think is a killer. I think it'd be fun. I'm like, hey, is there a dead guy in there? And then they just go, yeah, and there's about to be 2. And they snap my neck, you know? I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. That's at least an interesting way to die, you know? They're like, how'd he die? Oh, he asked a serial killer if there's a body in his suitcase. And then he said yes, and he killed him too. That's at least an interesting story. Instead of being like, oh, he had a heart attack. Whatever. Who cares? Pop-Tarts? All right. So I agree. Okay. So everyone seemed to be on board with the Pop-Tarts. That's awesome. That's awesome. Can I turn up the sensitivity on this mic? I don't want to mess with it. I could make the crunch really loud. You guys want me to try to make it really loud? Let's see. Hello there. Oh, no, wait. The gains are all the way up. Here we go. All right, enough playing around with the mic. Picnic, what's up? Welcome. I'm finally not late. Well, surprisingly, I'm late. Normally, I start these at 8 p.m., but I started tonight's at like 9 p.m. I'm just glad the camera's working, honestly. Ben Solo, what's up? A lot of familiar faces in here, everyone. Thank you for joining. You know, speaking of satisfying and ASMR, I recently remembered a YouTube channel that I came across somehow, like whatever year Fallout 76 came out. What was that? 2016? 2018? I don't know. I can't ask Siri either because I turned her off. She was annoying me. Picnic. I was watching the Guardians game with my friends. I came here to do a quick live stream. So I'm doing this for about another 10 minutes, and then I'm logging off so I can go watch the rest of the game. But I couldn't forget about you guys 2 weeks in a row. So anyway, probably 2016, I found this YouTube channel called The Relaxing End. Does anyone else know about this YouTube channel? Here's the thing. Back when I first got on YouTube in 2006, 2007, there were so few big channels if I were to ask you guys that question about a YouTube channel, like I would have been like, have you ever heard of Dax Flame? Or I would have said like, do you know Ask a Ninja or something like that? Everyone would have been like, yep. Oh yeah, I've seen their stuff. Yeah. But nowadays you could have millions of channels or millions of subscribers. And I could be like, have you ever heard of The Relaxing End? And you could be like, no. Have you ever heard of, Legos by Nick? And I'd be like, no, what's that? Like, there's just so many more people with so many subscribers on YouTube. It is crazy how much it has grown. And also, way back in the day on YouTube, re-uploading other people's content was very prevalent. So a lot of times, like before the copyright system was really big, the same video would be uploaded by 15 different people. So imagine today if Mr. Beast dropped like his 100 million subscriber special and then like 20 other channels uploaded it. So you could, it could get millions of views, but it'd be dispersed along a bunch of videos. And I say that because like sometimes nowadays I'll search a video that I remember watching like 2007. I was like, oh, this video was so popular. And I'll pull it up and there will be like 500,000 views on it or 200,000 views. And I'm like, there's no way, because I showed this to all my friends. Everyone I knew who used YouTube saw this video. There's no way it has this few views. And I think there is a chance that video itself did, because YouTube just had way less people on it. And there were probably 15 other re-uploads of that video at the time. So after all of those were taken down for being copyright violations of this person's video, they might have had millions of views collectively, but their real video, the original video might have only had a couple 100,000. So something cool to think about. But anyway, there's a YouTube channel called The Relaxing End. And I believe he's first started out doing just unboxing Call of Duty Zombies videos. And then he got into unboxing videos, and they are like the weirdest unboxing videos ever. So this dude is like from Switzerland or Sweden, one of like the weird European countries. And he has like a knife collection with like 1,000 knives in it. And you never see his face. The beginning of each episode is just him putting on like a it sounds psychotic because it is a perfectly clean pair of white gloves. He puts them on, and then he just does like ASMR unboxings where he like has a really powerful mic and he rubs his hands over the outside of the box. Then he takes one of his fancy like World War I daggers and he slowly opens the box with the knife. I guarantee, like, if this guy wasn't making millions of dollars on YouTube, he would be a serial killer. There's a good chance he probably is a serial killer as well. Also, don't sue me for slander, dude, please. I'm making a joke. But it is, who's leaving? Oh, Oricorio. Goodbye. Thank you for being here. But yeah, it's very like Norwegian or something. I don't know what country he's in, but it's like one of the ones where it's so cold and dark half the year that like all you can do to stay sane is open boxes with knives. But this guy gets millions of views and he unboxes some really cool stuff. But if you're into either unboxing or ASMR stuff, check out his videos. It is one of the weirdest YouTube channels I've ever seen. But then every like 6 months, one of his videos will pop up on my feed because I don't even think I'm subscribed to him. And I'll go like, yeah, sure. I'll spend 20 minutes watching this guy unbox like the new Far Cry version of the PlayStation or something. And it's just, he's so meticulous about it. And the way, I mean, like it's serial killer stuff. I mean, like he'll take the knife and he'll like run his finger along the knife before the more I describe it in person, it sounds way, way creepier, but definitely check it out. Oh, also, yeah, Vincent, there are some weird channels. On that note, last week, I found what I believe is the funniest video I have ever seen on YouTube. Yes, The Relaxing End. That unboxing one is called The Relaxing End. Everyone check it out after I end this live stream in a few minutes. Check out like his Fallout 76 unboxing or whatever. It's just check out some of his stuff. It's interesting. The funniest video, guys. It's like not funny because the context I found it in was there's a subreddit that I like forgot I was a part of that came up in my feed, and it's called like Deep Into YouTube, where people who are deep into YouTube post the random videos that they find, and they're just like weird videos from weird channels. But anyway, this guy posts a 5-minute clip from this channel where a guy is just like a 40-something, 50-something year old man is just eating a sandwich. I can't even. He's just eating a sandwich in his backyard. But he's like if you mixed a NPC with a Muppet, and he's so bad at eating the sandwich. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. And he's like drinking a beer, and he's like swearing, and he's talking about the dressing he's posting on his thing. It's depressing because when you go to his channel, you're like, oh, this guy posts like 3 videos a day and has been doing that for 10 years. And he might have something perhaps mentally wrong with him. So I kind of feel bad about that, but also I don't because he's uploading so many videos. But the original context I found this in was completely out of context from his channel. So I would recommend just searching this and watching this video and knowing nothing else about this guy. So the name of the video, so you guys can see it, is Outdoor Meat Submarine with Can of Mikey's. Once again, that is Outdoor Meat, MEAT, Submarine with Can of Mikey's. Mikey's is MIKEYS. And the thumbnail is just this dude in his red flannel jacket holding up a sandwich. It's like a 10-minute long video. Just watch like the first 4.5 or 5 minutes of this video. I mean, it is truly, the comedic genius is unrivaled. This man is being funnier without knowing it than I will ever be in my entire life of trying to be funny. It is so absurd. He looks like a Muppet eating a sandwich. I don't want to spoil some of the craziest parts of it, but please, guys, go instead of, I'm going to be ending the stream here in a sec. So instead of, the normal time that you would spend watching the rest of the stream, just go watch the first 5 minutes of that video. It is truly a sight to behold. It's almost Andy Kaufman-esque. If you guys know who Andy Kaufman was, he was a very famous comedian that was always in character. So no one ever knew if he was ever being serious or being Andy Kaufman or if he was just being a character. Like no one ever knew. And this guy is got that vibes all over it. What's up, Silver? I'm going to finish my toast. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. So yeah. Check out the relaxing end. Check out what was it? Eating a meat submarine with a can. Oh, Outdoor Meat Submarine with a Can of Mikey's. The greatest YouTube video of all time. Picnic, what's going on with the Guardians game? Are we losing? That's not good. I hope we're not losing. If you guys have any other suggestions of things that you want me to react to, like I did, like the Queen Elizabeth commentary style video, if there's anything you think I should make a commentary style video about, leave it in the comments, not in the chat. Leave it in the comments of this video once it's done, once the live stream's ended, because I want to make more commentary videos, but I want to know what I should make them about. And if you guys are in any subreddits or discords about YouTube videos, please send your favorite videos of mine to your friends or post them on the subreddit, because that'll get new people to my channel. I had my my comedy sketch about chess did really well, and the YouTube algorithm picked it up for a little bit. It got like 2,000 views, whereas my normal, non-YouTube short videos get like a couple hundred views maybe. So that one did very well. I just need to find a way to keep making sketches that YouTube will promote. And so if there's any topics that you guys want me to make a sketch about, let me know in the comments too. Or I'm going to try doing posts on my Instagram story where I'll post something like once a week, maybe being like, what's a topic or a thing that's going on right now that you guys want me to make a sketch about? And then I'll try to make a sketch about it. Also, in honor of Marcelo Hernandez, who was a guy I used to do stand-up with here in Cleveland, who is now on Saturday Night Live. Marcelo Hernandez had his first Weekend Update bit on SNL this past week. You can check that out on YouTube too. Marcelo is a very funny guy, so be sure to check that out, support him. But in honor of him, I was thinking of also doing a video soon that's going to be called something like If SNL Was Just One Guy in His Basement, where I'm going to try to make an entire like 15, 20-minute long SNL episode where I do a monologue at the beginning. I do my own Weekend Update jokes, like my some news stuff that I do, and then I do like a sketch or two sketches or something like that. So that's something I'm also thinking about doing. We are down 1-2. Dang. I love that vid, man. Thank you. 1-4. We are down 1-4. Oh no, guys. That's not good. That's really not good. The Yankees, man. Yeah, I have to get better with my thumbnails and my my titles. But I don't know what it is, because I look at the analytics for some of my stuff too, and it's got the same average view duration. A lot of the analytics are the same, and some videos just get picked up and others don't. And I'm like, YouTube, I don't know what you want me to do, but I just need to spend more time in the analytics of that stuff too, I think. But anyway, my Instagram is matthewxshaver too. So I'll post something this week about what's a idea you want me to make a sketch about. And hopefully I'll be able to make some of those too. And I'm still going to try to keep up doing 2 or so YouTube shorts a week, and then one longer normal YouTube video every week too. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, if there is a video or idea that you want me to do a commentary style video on, put it in the comments of this live stream. And if you have an idea for a comedy sketch I could do, be sure to follow me on Instagram, because I will be asking for ideas for those there. All right. I should add subtitles to videos. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that in a way that's easy. Yeah. I do not have a Discord. I was thinking of making a Discord, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone would use the Discord. I'm also like a boomer when it comes to Discord. I'm not very good at using it, but if you guys would want there to be a Discord, I could make a Discord as well. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all next week, sometime around 8 p.m., maybe a little later, for a possibly full version of Toast Tuesday, unless the Guardians play again. But I will be here. Yeah, I should be. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Catch you all soon. Have a great week, everyone. You guys are the best. Cheers.